happen. Yeah, absolutely. I said it's very important. Everything that I've said with the directors and with the division is, we have to be one team working in one direction, and where do we want to be relative to this map, and whatever it takes is that's what we have to do, is to be on the same page moving forward. And we can't we're not going to like everybody we work with all the time. That's just not reasonable to think that we're going to love everybody we work with. But that should not compromise the quality of work that we do. We need to work together to get along, to do the things we need to do to make it effective and efficient, and to get the best product for the institution, the best product for our students. And nothing else should be accepted. That excellence is what we should strive for. And you can't let your personal differences get in the way of making that happen. And I think people understand that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think this is, we talked in Leadership 125 about crucible moment. Mm-hmm. But I kind of see this as a crucible moment for the division, that there's been this incident, mm-hmm. And if you remember the crucible moments, and I can't quote it like Steve could obviously quote it, but you can
rise out of it, or you can fall down from it.
Fall down from it, or you can rise mm-hmm. above it.
And that's where we want to go. We're trying to rise forward.
I think it's critical that you,
mm-hmm.
as the leader,
set the tone.
Help the group to rise above it.
Yep.
Because I hope as we move forward that there actually becomes a closer relationship between academic affairs and student affairs.
Okay.
Because I think I really would like the students to sometimes not even know whether it's an mm-hmm. programmatic academic.
I had a student come to me yesterday asking me about clinical rotation that she wanted to set up and how to set it up, because she saw me as being a part of this whole process and wanted to know how that would work and how we would do that. I said, that's not really in my scope, but we talked about it. I talked about how, from what she wanted to do, we talked about how we can involve IPE in it. I think there's a lot of things that we're doing that we're trying to move down that line, and honestly, I think we're much farther ahead than most institutions as far as where we are integrated with academic affairs in so many ways. Now, can it be better? It can always be better. And so, if we see those opportunities, I want to seize those opportunities to make that even better. But sometimes it's making sure we see those opportunities and what they are.
So are you aware of the emotional intelligence?
Absolutely. I was reading a book about it today.
Okay.
Emotional intelligence. I think it's one of the fundamental things that we need to do.
So, are you aware of what's kind of started in TCOM and will most likely go across schools and colleges as far as the assessment inventory for students?
No one's shared that with me, no.
Yeah. The reason I'm sharing you with it, first of all, I think you need to be aware, but second, I think it might be a great opportunity for student affairs to link with the programs. So, for example, this is the first year, but Susan Franks and David mm-hmm. Farmer gave the inventory to first year TCOM students, and now Susan and David are developing these curricular activities to help students grow in their emotional intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so
that's what I was reading a book about, educating towards emotional intelligence today. That's one of the things I was looking at, yes. So it's interesting that it comes up, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on how student affairs could be involved in that initiative?
Well, there's plenty of ways. Everything from the registrar's office to student development and through the leadership academies and the things that we do is building those pieces of the puzzle so we complement what's happening in the classroom and talking about the importance of emotional intelligence, but it's exercises that lead towards the development of emotional intelligence. So it's really implementing those activities and doing support activities that kind of align with what's happening in that classroom experience as well. I also see that when we start looking at, okay, so how are we tracking these pieces of the puzzle, and do we want to document that students achieve certain learning objectives relative to emotional intelligence and what those learning objectives are? one of the things that